All right, what's up, everyone? Mike here with the watch list video for Friday, December 20th. The SPY gapped up a bit today after that big sell-off yesterday, but looks like we're going out real close to the lows. There's about 7 minutes left in the session. I'm going to slide this over for new members in the room. Please pause the video and read that. All right. Some nice calls today. PRFX. I don't think I'll be able to do this without extended hours on, so I'll just real quick. I called a fives buy zone around 1090 if you were in the room. Hang on one second. All right, yeah, I won't go into the details right now. I just want to make the video. But I called a twos buy zone around 1090 and got a nice bounce to 1370. I know some of you did that trade with me. That was after a big run though. I love that. I love that first pullback to the fives buy zone. PBM. I called it in that at one point was all the way at the high of day there, and now it's giving it all back. But I called that one in the twos buy zone, which I got filled I think around 360, and it went to 787 from there. Once I realized that had news and a tiny float, I got involved in it. I didn't really realize some of you were talking about it before I even noticed it. And then OMER, I know Kevin P. Again, a lot of topping tails. Market mood feels like it's changed a little bit, right? But real quick, 5-minute candles. Kevin P noticed that it topped out at 12 early, then it did a cup and handle. He called it back through 12, which happened right there pretty quickly to 1360. So Kevin P makes almost every highlight video. That was a nice call too, even though again, if you're an investor, you're thinking, what the hell have I done? But if you're a day trader, you made some nice money and you're back in cash. So that's what we're all about. Let me go into what we're watching for tomorrow. PRFX is one of the crazy ones that actually held up pretty well. So we're going to watch that one tomorrow. Real quick comment about what I think what was going on today is a bunch of traders, which I think the market volume's pretty light because it's it's Christmas time. I think a bunch of traders are just looking for the next NUKK. So we had a lot of pops in normally low volume stocks, and so they were getting halted over and over and over, and then they would fall again, and it just became an untradeable scenario for most of them. And you have to recognize after a move like NUKK. Generally you don't get another one the next day, and a lot of people just fall victim to that. So anyway, it's something to keep in mind. Anyway, PRFX pretty strong, so we're going to watch that one tomorrow. KULR had a really nice move. Obviously it had a red day today, but it's in play, so I'm going to watch it. NUKK, I already talked about this one. I'm going to put it on watch, but it's still stupid extended. But we did have a big red day today. It topped out at 78.32. We're trading in the 52s right now. OKLO. You can kind of picture a trend line connecting all these tops right here, right? And you had the nasty reversal yesterday, but today it's right back up. And it did have good news yesterday, so we want to watch that one. PSNL, very strong move today. I mentioned that through 5 today, and it over the course of 3 hours, I think it went up 25 cents. But anyway, certainly worth keeping an eye on tomorrow. PRTA had good news, by the way. So did PRTA, I believe, and had nice volume, so we're going to watch that one. I'm going to put a couple of the quantum computing plays on watch. Usually I like 2 or 3 days in a row down, but I mean, these things, like look at QUBT, topped out at 27.15 yesterday. It's all the way down at 15 right now. So we might get a bounce tomorrow. And I would say the same for QBTS. 10.50 yesterday, and it's at 6.30 something right now. So we're going to watch both of those for a bounce. WKEY put in another red day today. Pretty clean 3-day pullback on declining volume though. So I'm going to watch that one for a bounce. AVGO had nice earnings about a week ago, and you got a nice 3-day pullback. BTDR, Bitcoin related play, nice pullback nearing the 20-day. SKYT had a huge 2-day run and then a nasty day. You've seen this in some of the other charts I've just shown, right? I'm going to watch that for a bounce, only with a proper intraday bounce play setup. You guys know what I look for in chat. AI also, nice 2-day pullback there, could bounce tomorrow. NBIS tends to trade with AI, and it's put in a few red days in a row. ASAN, 3 days in a row down into that buy zone between the 8 and the 20-day bounce watch. Schwab, SCHW is what, 5 days in a row down, and I don't see it on this chart, but the 200-day is not. You've got price support from this area around here, and I think the 200-day is around 71 or something. Double check that, but several days in a row down into the 200-day could give a nice bounce also. And then lastly, RZLV had a nice pop, then a gap up, red day, and another red day on declining volume. That one could turn back up tomorrow. that's it for me. I will see you guys in chat in the morning. Have a great night.